Yahweh, Yahuwah, Yah, or YHWH, is the name of the Canaanite idol. It is Baal. It is Lord. The name of our king, our Melech, is Ahayah. Ahayah. The Ah in front of Hayah makes this entity, our power, singular, one person. That's why it's Ahayah. Because Ahayah is singular in our salvation. He is the only deity, the only power. There is no most high. There is only one high. That's it. And that is Ahayah. You cannot say the most high. That is referencing that there is another deity out there that's in comparison with Ahayah. Now, when you go here, remember they used to have this in the back of the Bible, in the dictionary section. Why? Old school. They took that out, probably because we waking up more. But when you go here, it says the covenant God of Israel. Now that name is Israel. You see right there the conjunction of is, Isis, Ra, Amen, Ra, and El, which is Baal, Baal worship. Baal worship, right? Within the name, we have idolatry and we see falsehood, but we are so blind to the fact that we are haltering even at the name of Israel. We're going to deal with that word haltering in a minute because that plays a significant role into why we are not serving a Hayah, but these idol Baal names right here. Now we see that through Jewish customs, the name was reverenced to be too divine and not to be spoken. So they say that they replaced the name of YHWH with Lord and God. Trickery, foolery, masterful. Because what they actually did was take the original name of Baal and replaced it with the title of Baal, which is Lord. That's what they did. And they just put God there because God only means power. And if it's a lowercase, it means idol. So they capitalized it so it can reference power, that this Baal has power like Ahayah, the power of Yasharal, which is complete falsehood. Now we're going to take a look at this. What does halting mean? It means slow and hesitant, especially through lack of confidence, faltering. Why is this so significant? Where is the validity of this word concerning your, our, my people? Why is this word so important? Let's go to 1 Kings chapter 18. Then we're going to go down to verse 21. And I'm not even going to read it from the version that I prefer. I am going to go into the KJV, where most of my people are familiar with. And it will say this word. And it says, Eliah came unto all the people and said, how long halt ye between two opinions? If Ahayah be power, follow him. But if Baal, then follow him. And the people answered him not. Why did the people answer him not? Because they were halting, slow and hesitant, especially through lack of confidence, faltering from Ahayah, their power, but in resistant mode because of their love and infatuation towards this Baal deity that was presented to them by the Canaanites. Now we know the original Esau served the Canaanites. That's why he married Canaanites. Now this is quite fascinating to me that the Jews, right, the Israelis, the citizens of, the so-called state of Israel, citizens, Israelis means citizens, not bloodline given, heritage, past, none of that, right? Citizens of Israel, but the Israelis, they put forth the name of Baal, but with the actual name of Yahweh, Yahuwah, Yahuwah, YHWH. All of it is the same. Tomato, tomato, right? All of it is the same. They put forth this name, and they are the robbers of our heritage of Yasharal, but they never called themselves that, right? They called themselves by the name of the conjunction of Israel, the idol name, right? And they tricked the world into thinking that they were the chosen people under this idol name, giving a filthy name to Yasharal, us, the original people. And they created this so-called divine one under the name of the Baal idol. Yahweh, Yahuwah, Yahweh, YHWH. Sickening, ain't it? See the similarity? Kind of getting the picture here? Is it kind of making sense? For these so-called Jews are in dominion, of the world, the bankers, right? They are the leaders of most countries, these so-called bankers, through the banking system, they run the world. They in rulership. That's who Ahayah is fighting against now, bringing down their precious Babel, so-called Babylon, daughter of Babylon, mystery, whatever, right? How them folks is in that New Testament, mystery Babylon. I don't deal with that. No idolatry at all. That's a whole nother subject. Ahayah only, jinn through mal. But before I get out of here, I want to show you guys something. The significant and extraordinary power in the name of Ahayah Yasharal. Now, you can feel free and read all of this, beautiful people. Beautiful people. Or you can do like I'm getting ready to do and scroll all the way down to the bottom. But I am going to stop right here in the second paragraph. Yasharal is a two-word conjugation of Yasher, which is upright, level, straight, right ruling, or ruler, and all, right, which means power, authority. Yasharal. That's why we are Yasharal. See how that name has significance? Not like Yis or Israel that's completely filled with idolatry. But then when you go right here and you see that, we're going to start right here, that is also the last name of Ahayah. Hence, a people who are called by my name. Hence, that's why when Ahayah sent Masha to tell Pharaoh to let us go, he said what? And you shall say unto Pharaoh, thus says Ahayah, Yasharal is my son, even my firstborn. Firstborn. Only could be one firstborn. You can have many sons, but one firstborn. Ahayah makes it very known and clear in the importance of knowing that Yasharal is his firstborn. Because, like he told Masha, your people is going to turn from me. Even though, your people today have seen all that I've done, heard all that I've done, but later on they would turn from me and go into idolatry idols of the other nations of wood and stone as we see today. Nowadays, we are still up under that curse because we are still up under the idols of wood and stone and still serving old deities like Baal, still under its original name. Or names that are similar to Baal. Yahweh, Yahuwah, Yahweh, YHWH, Yah, right? Especially with the so-called paleo. We're not going to go there. Back to the importance of the name of Ahayah Yasharal. The name means Ahayah Yasharal, I am the righteous ruling power. That is why you are to be upright, set apart as a Yasharalite. Because you are to be what? A righteous ruling people of power. And your power is Ahayah, and your righteousness is of Ahayah, and your ruling is the king Ahayah. Get the name now? Righteous ruling power. My people, turn from the idol, the Canaanite idol. Get out of Christianity. If you're an Hebrew Yasharalite, leave the New Testament alone. Don't fight me. Just hear me. Leave it alone. Set it down. Kick it to the side. Close the book. Do whatever you need to understand that you must consider returning unto who? Ahayah. And devote yourself to him. Because that is our righteous ruling power. And that is why we have the tag upon us, Yasharal, and not Yisrael. All praise to the King, Ahayah. Love, my people.